Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay today. It's been just kind of a strange day for me. Not really sure. I don't think the energy is mine. I think a lot of things are getting processed, and I think I'm here to just like process this energy and move it through. So I just am going to do a basic stress reset to start. I don't know. It's just kind of a funky day for me. Like I say, I don't think it's mine. I keep asking and it's not mine, and I keep giving it to the Mother Earth, and it keeps just coming back to me. So I think maybe I'm just the vessel to process this energy. And so I am going to do a stress reset just to come back into my body. And that way it just helps me a little bit. Oops. There we go. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. All right. So first, just thank you. I appreciate that. First, let's just feel and judge and see where we're at in our bodies. Like, my body feels good. I just woke up in this like funk. Sometimes we wake up funk and I keep like trying to transmute it, but it just seems to keep settling in. And then I was watching a friend of mine, and she's like, that's because we're processing this for the greater, because a lot of people are dealing still with a lot of emotions, and a lot of energy is just like zinging around in the world, and sometimes we just got to go with it. So let's do a basic organ reset to kind of help bring us back into our body, to ground us. I'm just going to imagine a white light coming through my core and grounding me into the center of the earth. I'm going to send roots into the Mother Earth. And I'm just going to ask that anything that is not mine just travel through me into the earth for transmutation, for the greater good. I know that I'm here to anchor in the light, and I'm here to support everybody in their ascension process, and to just be there and stand in the light. So let's start this. I'm going to take my left hand. Well, first I'm going to take my hand and put on my belly button. And then I'm going to move it 2 inches to the right and 2 inches down, just a wee bit lower for me because I'm so tall. And then that's my iliocecal valve. I'm going to do thumbs up. I'm going to put my left hand behind my neck, and I'm going to breathe in my mouth. 2. 3. In the nose. 2. And 3. You can shake off your hands. Very interesting that just doing an iliocecal valve release made me break into a sweat. Another reason that I think it's not my energy, that this funk is just not my energy. Okay, now I'm going to come up to my ribs right here where my ribs are, and then in here is where your liver is. I'm going to thumbs up again, twist, put my left hand behind my neck. And I'm going to do 3 breaths in the mouth and in the nose. So just acknowledging that if I have any anger or resentment, I'm letting that go. I don't choose to hold fear and resentment in my body. If I'm here to process it for the collective, I just want to send it into the earth. Breathe in my nose. 2. and just acknowledge that my liver and my gallbladder hold fear and resentment, and I am just allowing it to release and pass through my body into the Mother Earth. I know that I'm safe. I know I'm protected. I know the universe has my back. And holding on to fear and resentment doesn't serve anybody. It really doesn't. So let's just let that go. Shake our hands out. And then we're going to slide our hand over to the rib cage on the right. Come down. Now we're going to pull up and to the left, the right. And so that is our stomach. That's where our stomach is. Stomach also processes a lot of worry, and it can get stuck processing your emotions. All of your digestion can get stuck processing your emotions. So I'm just releasing all this funky feeling into the earth still, just imagining the bright white light passing through me, through all my chakras, into the earth, okay? So we're going to breathe in the mouth. Just dropping my shoulders, relaxing any tension. Releasing any worries I have. Let them be transmuted. Just really relaxing into it. Breathe in my nose. Two. And three. Just choosing to hold space for everybody that's all angsty, but not taking it into my body. I don't need to hold anybody else's emotions in my body. I need to let that go. Shake it off, let it go. Now I'm going to do a lower intestine release. So I'm going to again find my belly button. I'm going to come 2 inches to left and down. I'm going to thumbs up there. I'm going to put my left hand behind my neck. And I'm going to breathe into my mouth. Just holding space for myself and everybody else. Just let it go. Breathe in the nose. Two. And three. Letting all the energy that's not mine just sink out through my feet into the roots that I've shot into the middle of the earth so that it can be transmuted. I'm going to shake my hands out again. And now I'm going to do a bladder release. Our bladder holds a lot of fear. Our bladder and our kidney are the fear meridians. One's the yin, one's the yang, but they're both of us. The bladder holds the fear, and the kidney processes it and sends it there. So we're going to find our pelvic bone right here. And I'm going to push in with both of my hands. I'm really just pushing in. I'm going to bend over a little bit. And you can either put your hand behind your neck, but I'm going to use both of my hands. I'm going to really push in. I'm pulling apart. And then I'm going to lean my pelvis forward a little bit and lean back. And then I'm going to breathe in through my mouth. I don't choose to hold fear in my body. Fear has no place in my life. It's not serving me. Lean back a little bit more. Breathe in my nose. Drop in my shoulders. 2. And 3. Okay, I'm going to shake that off. Next is the kidney release. So I want to come here right at my bra line, And I'm going to grab my ribs right here, and I'm going to give it a little squeeze, and I'm going to pull down. Pulling down, just giving it a little bit of torsion. I'm going to lean to the left a little bit, turn my head to the left, and I'm going to breathe in my mouth. 3 big breaths. Just releasing any fear, allowing it to drain out of my body. Three. Now I'm going to breathe in my nose. 2. And 3. Thank you, kidneys, and thank you, bladder, for processing and holding all this fear, but I am ready to let it go. Fear has no place in my world. It just slows me down. It freezes me in place. I don't need that. I need action. I need activity. And fear is no longer welcomed here. Let's shake that off. Let's do our left kidney. Now let's come along to our left, along the bra line, and I'm going to give it a little squeeze, and I'm going to pull down, and I'm going to put my right hand behind my neck. I'm going to lean to the right a little bit, look down with my right, to the right a little bit, and then I'm going to breathe in my mouth. Just dropping the shoulders. Just really feeling into the energy there, letting it go. Just letting it drain out of me. Breathe in my nose. Two. And 3. Thank you, fear, for keeping me out of trouble, but I don't need you to keep me safe. My heart keeps me safe. I am divinely protected. I am safe. Okay? I'm going to shake out my hands. I'm going to slide my thumb down to where your thumb just goes to that little spot in the back there, and I'm going to wrap around under my rib cage. It's just under my rib cage, and I'm going to give a little squeeze, okay? I'm going to pull down just a little bit, and I'm going to bend, put my right hand behind my neck. I'm going to bend to the right a little bit and over, turn my head to the right, down, and I'm going to breathe in my mouth. The spleen is like the general. He's like the one that's like always hyper aware and hyper vigilant. And I need my spleen to just know that all is well. All this hypervigilance is uncalled for. The universe is taking care of me. Breathe in my nose. I am safe and divinely protected. Regardless of what happens in my physical world, I'm always just a piece of source. Breathe in. And again. Shake out the hands if you need to. I'm just walking around in my little human suit, and I am really sensitive. So I'm just picking up on all kinds of energies today, but this has already just helped me feel more in my body like it's my energy that I'm processing. As I know I'm doing a bunch of processing, just programs that are going through right now that are really bringing up a lot of the deep stuff. And I just want this stuff to go through. I'm looking at it as I have it in my body, but I am not holding on to it. A lot of it, like I said, is not mine. Now we're going to do a thyroid release. Now thyroid is in your throat, right here in your throat. And when you are not expressing your truth, when you're not standing in your power, when you're not being honest with yourself or true to yourself, the thyroid can get slow or hyper. It can, get slow or fast. And that's because you're not allowing the energy that naturally needs to come out, flow out from you. So we're just going to take the skin really gently, and I'm just going to gently lift up, okay? I'm going to put my left hand behind my neck, and I'm just going to gently lift up on everything, and then I am going to breathe in my mouth. And the third time. I am always safe regardless of what I need to express. Breathe in my nose. Two. Three. I always speak my truth regardless of how uncomfortable it makes me or others. I deserve to express my truth. I deserve and I shall express my truth. Okay, now I'm going to slide my hand down to my heart. I'm going to put my left hand on my head. And I just want to balance the connection between my brain and my heart. The heart-mind connection is very, very powerful. It allows me to ground myself. It allows me to center myself. It allows me to recognize what's not mine. A lot of the energy coursing through me right now is not mine. I allow myself to be used as a vessel for source to process other people that don't have the skills, the knowledge, the tools, the safety, the place. I know that I've opened myself up to that, but I do not have to keep any of that in my body. So I'm going to breathe in my mouth and just really feel my heartbeat, really just relaxing and sending anything out that's not mine. Two. Holding space for myself and others. Just relaxing my shoulders. Now I'm going to breathe in and feel my brain, feel my head beat. Two. Three. Now I'm just going to take 3 big breaths in my mouth, and I'm really just going to imagine the light coming in and sinking it up and sweeping any extra energy out through me as it leaves my feet. So releasing. 2. Just draining all those excess cares and worries. 3. Allowing the connection between my head and my heart. Breathe in my nose. Feeling myself ground. 3. I'm going to sit here and just kind of bask in my heart energy. We all have big old hearts. Some people act like they don't have big old hearts. My ex-husband, he acted like he was so burly and tough, but he had one of the biggest, squishiest hearts of anybody I knew. He just didn't want anybody to know it. So if you're thinking you don't have heart, you just have an organ beating in your body, trust me. This is the most important part. It's your connection to spirit, your higher self. It allows you to connect with all of the greater being, because we're just a fractal. We're just a tiny little God piece of the fractal. And everybody is called entanglement. Everybody and everything you look at, see, smell, touch, hear, taste, think about, perceive, it is all, every bit of it, part of source. So when you push away parts of yourself or things you don't like, you're pushing away parts of yourself. So the more that you embrace and take in that everything is as it's meant to be, everything happens in its divine timing, with the right people, in the right place, at the right moment. It really just allows yourself to become more allowing, actually, and that's what we all need to be. We need to be allowing of where we're self at. If you need to hold space, like I need to hold space for myself today, hold space for yourself. You know, if you need other people to hold space for you, then hold space for you, you know. If you need to reach out, then reach out. But just know that you can hug yourself. You can curl into a fetal position, into the tub or in a chair, and just acknowledge, you know, that you need to be held. You can hold yourself. You know, I don't have a lot of people around me right now, so it's not always easy to go find a hug, because there's just not a lot of people where I live. And it's, you know, I don't want to drive for an hour and a half sometimes to go in town just for that. So woke up. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like I've just been in a weird fugue today. But now I'm hugging myself, I'm loving myself. And yeah, the affirmations have really helped me. I felt my moods really lightened up. I think just intentionally channeling it through me and allowing it to come through has really helped me to open up. Today is a step 25 Scorpio day, which is a net 7 day. So Pisces rules this Scorpio day. It's being mindful of our feelings to tap into our intuition. Pisces rules spirituality, it rules intuition, sometimes the darker, unseen parts of life. And so you really need to heed your feelings, your emotions, before, you know, you let your mind get away with you. Just be mindful of what you're feeling before you tap into your intuition. Because if you're coming into what you think is intuition, but you're coming at it from the mind, that's not really probably your intuition. That's probably just your mind hijacking everything, like mine needs to do. And I just, you know, I really appreciate everybody that came in today and was holding space for me as I was holding space for myself and everybody else, and all the people that don't know how to process all this stuff. So I'm really glad, and I really hope it helps somebody, and I'm glad it helped you now. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. And I hope you have a really good rest of your day. I do feel better after everybody holding space for me. Thank you.